Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back on a Monday evening. This is your boy Stevie Ray, and I'm the host of the world's most dangerous podcast, Straight Shooting with Stevie Ray. And you guys remember last week I was on by myself because we had to talk about some boxing last week, and my boy Jimmy is not the boxing advocate like I am. So I had to do it alone. But a week has gone by and the smoke has settled and everything has calmed down a little bit. So at the end of the day, hopefully everybody got their big taste of everything. But you know what, brother? This is the thing about that fight last week. It has created a buzz in professional boxing like nothing I've seen in the last 7-8 years. Y'all know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all feel the same way. But that's one of the things we might talk about tonight. But you guys know Jimmy will be here. What they call him, Mr. TLC will be here. What's up, Kron? What's up, Nas? And anything you guys want to talk about, any questions you got for Ray Dog, let me know. Because like I said, man, I was going through some things the last few weeks. And y'all know that. But I think I'm back in full effect. Real cool. What's up? Wait a minute. Nas just said something. Can we get what you can get you interview? With the Doctor Who? Swaver running for president. I don't even know who that is, man. I haven't even been keeping up with who running for president. And I'm going to tell you why. Okay, we in the house now. I'm going to tell you why, man. Because you got 50,000 other candidates out there. You got Donald Trump doing his thing. And Joe Biden for the Democratic Party. Everybody else is just scenery for the public, to be honest. And they're probably better candidates. But at the end of the day, man, it's whoever's chosen. Y'all have heard me talk about politics before, bro. You know, y'all heard me talk. That's why I don't give it a lot of credence. To be honest, I don't give politics a lot of credence, especially at the national level. You know, local level, I participate in a lot. National level, it's who's ever chosen. Because at the end of the day, the only thing people in America, 350, 40 million strong, give a damn about is whether or not I'm making money or whether or not I'm saving money. All the other policies people in the United States of America don't give a fuck about. They don't. They don't even give a fuck about each other. Everybody just give a fuck about their bottom line and their back pocket. So at the end of the day, dog, that's just how I look at things, man. It's a lost call, and it's a worthless conversation. That's why you have CNN, MSNBC, Fox News, and all the others that get around and talk about bullshit, and that's how they make ratings at the end of the day. So don't get caught up in that foolishness, and please don't ask me to get caught up in it. Because, brother, I know a little bit about politics. My older brother is a political science major, and I've been studying it for a long time. And I've came to the conclusion, it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. So it is what it is on that level. But Sean Bell still need that booking email for Booker T. Then you need to get with Booker T. What the hell are you asking me about an email for? Shit. What kind of shit is that, bro? Asking me about other people's email, bro. I don't know anybody's fucking email. I mean, by heart any fucking way, you know, be honest about it, you know. Go get on his social media and get in contact with him. Hell, he still work for WWE. Send them something. But don't come to me because I ain't got time to be giving nobody shit. But with all due respect, especially people I don't even know, you know, about emails and phone numbers and all that shit. I worry about my own shit with all due respect. Come on, Jim Taylor. You know what I'm talking about, man. You already know what I'm talking about, man. I don't even know why people, but you know, a lot of young people don't realize I've been around a long time, and I see things. What's up, Tim? I've been around a long time, and I see things for what they are, not for what they supposed to be. I'm a realist in this world. I'm a realist. And I will ask anybody this, since Bill Clinton, 1992, became president of the United States of America, what the fuck has changed in this country? And you've had Democrats and Republicans. What has changed? It's the same old shit with a different name. Same old shit. The economy goes up, the economy goes down. The economy goes up, the economy goes down. Jobs go in, jobs come out. Inflation goes up, inflation levels out. They rob you a little bit more, okay? That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? Okay, gas prices go up. Now they're going to go up to a price where, they're going to stabilize, and then that's what you're going to have to pay. Then maybe one day they might come down a little bit. Say, damn sure ain't coming down this summer. You know, at the end of the day, what changes? That's why it freaks me out, and that's why it just behooves me that 1,200 people go to jail, federal jail, by attacking a Capitol building because you feel like you've been done wrong. I ain't never gonna jeopardize my freedom for no motherfucker. You got that? I'm not gonna jeopardize my freedom for nobody. In 1963, when Martin Luther King, and he had the big rally in Washington, D.C., if Martin Luther King had said, okay, everybody, we're going to attack the Capitol building, you know what I would have said? Fuck you. That's what I would have said. You go fucking do it. Because there's a right way and a wrong way. I ain't giving up my freedom for no fucking body. And I ain't finna die for a cause that's worthless. You got that? Yeah, that's how I look at stuff. Shit. Does anybody know the history? You go look at different countries all over the world where this kind of bullshit that went down. What happened? It didn't end very good for the tyrant. It didn't end good. Don't believe me? Go do your history. That's all I say about it. That's all I say about it. Because the people that are really out to really help people and want to do good by people, don't nobody want them around. Don't nobody want them around. What the hell are you talking about? Doing something good and giving a damn about the less fortunate? What planet you living on? JFK? What planet you living on? Martin Luther King? What planet you living on? RFK? You see, his son just came out and said something. RFK Jr. said something about the coronavirus. The whole world, media-wise, just came down on the man. And that's a Kennedy. Kidding me? They want you to give a damn about the war over in Eastern Europe. Why? I'm a black man in America. Why should I give a damn about a war in Eastern Europe? The people ain't never got along. But didn't nobody tell me to give a damn about Iraq, though. What about that? 1.5 million, 2 million people that died, and 99% of them don't even know why. Who gave a fuck about them? Who grieved for them? Who? Did you? And now somebody asking me about a president? Man, don't get me started, man. You know, already started. See, I'm already hyped up. You got me hyped up already. That ain't what I wanted to do today. That's not what I wanted to do. I want to have a good show. That's all. I want to have a fun show. But somebody bring up this shit, this political shit, and it gets under my skin. Excuse me for losing my temper. Excuse me. That's not what I wanted, Plogger. It's not what I wanted, Nas. Calcutta. Calcutta, you got a good question. Calcutta says this. What do I think about interviewing wrestlers like Jimmy Garvin? Let's get him, Calcutta. Let's get Jimmy. Let's get Jimmy. Actually, I want to get Ronnie Garvin, Calcutta. I want to get Ronnie Garvin more than Jimmy. I'm a big fan of Ronnie Garvin. Chaz Taylor, Jesse Ventura. I love to get Jesse on. Me and Jesse used to have long conversations back when he worked for WCW. Jake Roberts, DDP, Nasty Boys, Ric Flair, Ahmed Johnson, Bushwhackers, Bushwhacker Luke, Miss Linda. I hear you on that, Calcutta, and the list goes on and on. And we'll do that, bro. We're going to do that, man. I'm already talking to the Nasty Boys, man, about getting those guys on, because me and my brother had so many battles with those guys. You know, but you know, so you know what I'm saying. Come on, Jim. Jim, it's a never-ending conversation, Jim. It's a never-ending, never-ending conversation. You know, it's one thing after another. It's the pro wrestling playbook, of which I'm writing about right now. That's where a lot of my time is going right now. I'm up here in my dungeon writing, because I'm writing a book. And I'm getting a synopsis together right now, but I want it to be on point, baby, because, see, I ain't playing, man. I'm going to ruffle some feathers, because people think I'm crazy. That's good. People think I'm off kilter. That's good. But I'm going to let y'all in on a little secret. I ain't crazy. I'm just a person that sees things for what they are. And I'm not ashamed or afraid to voice my opinion about it. That's right. Ain't no punk in me. None. No punk in me. Yeah, I know YouTube censors my stuff. I know they do. I know they do. But I'm going to be honest with you. I don't care. Because I got to be me, dog. I got to be me. And I'm going to bring it. I don't sing it. I'm going to bring it. Ain't no punks around here. I don't care what people say about me on social media. I know they talk about me. Stevie Ray crazy. Yeah, I'm crazy. But everything I predicted came true. What about that? You gonna give me some credit? Plugger? Lazy bum? Calcutta? Nas? You gonna give me some credit? I ain't lied to you yet. I ain't lied to you. I done told you the truth. Everything I said came true. Because I know how to read between the lines. Read between the tea leaves. And walk between the raindrops. I know how to do that. Yeah. Tried to tell people. I even betted people money. I tell them, put your money where your mouth is. That we're going to see something spectacular. We're going to see something that we never seen before. Just like Eddie and the Cruisers. You remember that movie? What did Eddie tell him? What did Eddie tell his best friend Sal? I want to do something that ain't never been done before. That's how I think. I want to do something that ain't never been thought of. Never been done. That's me. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I want to do something never been done before. And like I told you, y'all was going to see something spectacular that ain't never been done before. I tried to tell you. I tried to tell people I ain't got nothing against Donald Trump. He's just a man to me. I don't worship nobody. I don't worship no human being. But if that's what you want to do, that's fine. Have at it. I'm a live and let live person. I don't need a television station to telling me to dislike gay people or trans people or white people or any people or Sonny Ono. I don't even hate him, even though I want to sometimes, but I don't. That's real. I can come to conclusions for myself. And if you ain't bothering me, baby, I'm not going to bother you. I'm not no go along, get along type guy. I set my own rules. I live in my own world. And what's wrong with that? I ain't bothering you. Don't bother me. Do you? I'm going to do me. I like to drive fast, but that's on me. I like to ride motorcycles, but that's on me. I like women with no morals, but that's on me. I ain't telling nobody else how to do it. That's what I do. And I like it. Judge me if you want. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, do you, I'm going to do me. And like I told you, something spectacular was going to happen. I tried to tell people as soon as Donald Trump got out of office, they're going to make a spectacle of him. And I'd have met the man. Got nothing against him. Hey, baby, you going up against something that don't play. And to get the trust of the American people back in order, someone has to be sacrificed. That's an old tale. It is old as the crucifixion. Why did Pontius Pilate put Jesus Christ up on a cross and crucify him? Why did he do that? He wanted everybody to see it. You know why? The next one of you suckers come around here spitting the truth, of which I do not want, you're going to be up on that crucifixion too. That's how it goes. You ain't got to believe me. Ray Dog don't know shit. I don't know shit. Tell you that right now. What's up, Chris? What's up, Chris? Yeah, my boy Chris. Chris, they got me pissed off. I didn't want to be pissed off today. I'm not really pissed off, y'all. I'm just doing what I call my stick. Y'all know how to run. Calcutta, Plugger, they all know what I'm talking about, man. Sometimes I be serious, though. Sometimes. You just never know. Nas, that's true. Trading places in the real right. Yeah. But at the end of the day, man, what can I tell you? But like I was saying, don't ask me to get involved in something that never changes, man. It ain't no cure for certain diseases, bro. It ain't no cure. Now, y'all write that down. It ain't no cure for certain diseases. It ain't no, certain diseases ain't no cure for. And it's certain doors you can't get in because you're not wanted. They might act like they want you there. They might even invite you in. But they looking you up and down. And they looking you all around. And they're asking themselves, did that sucker really belong here? Chris, he's still going to take the belt. So. That's Chris Harden, ladies and gentlemen. You guys get out there and look him up, man. He's a real deal, bro. He's the real deal. But I'm just saying, guys. Now, Nas is asking me, do you want to see wrestling getting worse because WWE has sold, Hollywood owns it now. Look how WWE pushes all. Nas, I've been telling you guys that for the last 3-4 years, man. Maybe 5. See, Nas, y'all don't listen, man. Y'all don't listen. I've been trying to tell you that for the last 5 years as to where professional wrestling is going and where it is. But don't nobody want to listen to me. And I get these questions all the time, man. I do a lot of different other people's podcasts, and I get these same questions. What do you think about this? Or what do you think about going to make this better? Bruh, that ship has sailed. You ever seen a cruise ship? You ever tried to catch a cruise ship and you got there too late because you had a flat trying to get to the port? And when you get there, that cruise ship has taken off. And guess what, sucker? They ain't coming back to get you. Ship is gone, brother. Ship is gone.
Power off.
I'm just being honest with you, bro. It's unfortunate, but the ship is gone. Now, let me put that in context. As far as WWE goes, the ship is gone. It ain't never coming back to what it used to be. It's gone. They have to satisfy people that are on the board now. They have to satisfy the new fan of professional wrestling that don't know anything about the old way. They have to satisfy all the different sponsors of which they got contracts with. Yeah. They will give you dog food even though you want to eat table scraps like a dog. I'm going to make you eat this dog food because I think it's good for you, regardless what you want. Don't you get it? Justin said him and Chris going to be tag team champions. You probably will be. If I was managing you, I would have to give you my expert tutelage on getting to the top. You got to remember that, Justin. You got to remember that. You got to remember old Ray Dog got tricks you'll never know unless I teach them to you. Got to remember that. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Stop acting like you don't. You just got to listen. That's all. Listen. The ship has sailed. And I'm going to tell you something. One thing about a cruise ship, it will come back. But what I'm talking about right now ain't never coming back. It ain't never coming back, bro. It is what it is, man. And I know a lot of people on these wishful thinking type of journeys. It ain't never coming back, brother. It's just like the girl that left you. The good one that left you. She ain't coming back, bro. You just got to come to grips with it. She ain't never coming back. I hope that helps you out, Nas, whoever that was asking me that. It is what it is, man. The only thing we got is the music. It's just like music, man. I grew up on some of the best music when I was a little kid. When I was a little kid, the Beatles were big. When I was a little kid, the Rolling Stones were big. The Temptations were big. They're iconic now. And they ain't never gonna, their music ain't never gonna, never die. But the music will never come back. The Eagles, they'll never come back. That type of music ain't coming back, man. This garbage that we got today, especially in my communities, they done fed it to us so much, but they don't know nothing else, bro. They don't know nothing else. It is what it is. Only thing you can do is ask the question, will great music ever come back? No. You get a little pinch of it here and there. That's about it. But it ain't never coming back. What can I say? You hear me, Nas? You hear me? Just got to pay attention, bro. At the end of the day, the world is changing. And I know as people, as citizens, we don't want it to change, man, as rapidly as it's changing. We don't want it to. It's changing so fast now. Everything used to change in a generation or so. It doesn't anymore. It's every few years, man. It's every few years. You see those people out in Hollywood? What are they doing and why? They trying to protect the lineage, the legacy of what so many of them has built. That's what they're trying to do. But they know their power. They know their power. And that can't be frowned upon. Because the only way you're going to implement change, everybody has to stand up together. That is the only way. And you got to sacrifice. Because see, if nobody's willing to sacrifice, then what? What's up, Rick? Then what? You ain't got nothing if everybody's not on the same page and somebody's willing to sacrifice. So the ones that can't pay their bills, the ones that got the money, got to help them pay their bills. Because see, divided you fall. You're only strong if you're all together and somebody's willing to sacrifice. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Cheryl. That's what I'm willing. That's what I'm talking about. You get nothing. You look at the guys that, that will take. You remember the guys in the NFL a couple of years ago that were kneeling? But then you had the other ones that wasn't willing to do it. You know why? Because they wasn't willing to sacrifice. And the owners will always win. Always. Because see, you sacrifice one guy. If everybody had gotten together and said, we're not going to let you do Colin Kaepernick like this, as all the players in the NFL. But see, you had so many plants, inner plants, that go along with the establishment. Then you make this guy doubt. Then you make that guy doubt. And what you got after that? You ain't got nothing. You just want to get your paper. Just want to get your paper. That's it. You just want to get your paper. But at the end of the day, you punk, you still a slave. You're just a slave with a lot of money in your back pocket. So as a community, you're lost. And you let one of your own get sacrificed. Now the media will never see it like that. The talking heads, the Stephen A. Smiths of the world and this, that, and the other, and all these other guys that work for the big media outlets. I've got a problem with what he's doing. I remember Ray Lewis, I don't see him in the neighborhoods and blah, blah, blah. Fuck a neighborhood. They ain't got nothing to do with it. You done got your paper, you don't even play no more. Yet you got the biggest mouth known to man. They didn't see the big picture. They didn't see it. It's always a bigger picture. And it takes one person to start a movement. But if you don't know nothing about sacrifice, the only thing you think about is, hey, this back pockets and that paper. At the end of the day, that paper ain't gonna never buy you integrity and the love for your fellow man. All the paper in the world ain't gonna buy that. But different generation, different time. It is what it is. Now, we sent Jimmy the invite. Jimmy is supposed to be on tonight. Well, at least he's supposed to. He didn't call me, let me know if he wasn't going to be here, because Jimmy was at one of the wrestling conventions this past weekend, and I want to know who he was hanging out with. And I've told you guys last week what I think about most of these wrestling conventions, you know. But you know, a lot of guys love going to those things, man. I used to. That was Jimmy right there. I don't know. Maybe he's not home. Send me a message, Jimmy. You know. There he is there. But y'all just think about what old Ray Dog been telling you. I mean, that's just how I feel about things, man. So when people ask me things like that, it sets me off. And I don't like to be getting set off. Calcutta knows that. Nas knows that. Brandon knows that. They all know it. But sometimes I do. At the end of the day, I bear no one any ill will. It's just the way I'm built, baby. Jimmy, what's up?
Man, I was sitting here for 15 minutes waiting for that invite to come across the wire.
The invite came in at 7 o'clock. I just sent you another one.
Right. The first one never came. When you sent the second one, it came as the first one. So anyway, we are here, my friend. We are here.
Jimmy, I was just telling the people you was at a wrestling convention, man. And I saw some of the pictures, and I'm going to commend you. I'm going to commend you because at least you didn't take pictures pointing that finger like this at the person that you was taking pictures with. At least it didn't do that. So at least it looked like you've been somewhere before.
No, I wanted to do the Sonny Arnold pick, but they charge you for each pick, so I wasn't going to take two. I wasn't going to take two, but Andrew did the Sonny pick with him and his soon-to-be wife, future wife. But anyway, while I was listening to you, I got some notes here. I was channeling Ralph Wiley. I don't know if you know Ralph.
I know Ralph Wiley.
Yeah. 1982. Why Black People Tend to Shout. I was the subject for that book there, Steve. You didn't know that. So I was channeling him, and the book is going to be called Ain't No Punk in Me. And chapter 1 is going to be called I Prefer a Woman with No Morals. That's what these things were. I was channeling these things through Ralph, trying to come up with stuff, man. But yeah, we were in Charlotte, North
Daniel,
Carolina.
okay. Go ahead. I'm talking to Daniel. Go ahead.
I got back at 1 a.m. and
okay.
I got to tell you that story. That is hilarious. But yeah, I finally got to meet this guy called Maven. There was another guy there who said we also look alike, and he's a wrestler too. And we took pictures together. I can't remember his name. I think if you go on my Facebook page, you can see all the pictures. Right. But it was hilarious.
Yeah, I told you I saw a bunch of them right before I did the show tonight.
Yeah. If you go on my page, you can look at all of them. But so Friday, Stevie. But before I get to all that stuff, I want to make a note. Could you call me after the show? I got two important things I need to talk to you, and I don't want to go into it on air, but they're very important. So
what's that?
Call me on my landline, and we'll go into those details when we finish. But anyway, so Friday morning, I'm having breakfast in the restaurant, and I saw your cousin Devon Dudley.
Okay.
So I walked up to him.
Yeah, I saw some pictures Devon posted also.
Yeah. So I said, "Can I say something, sir?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "I just want to commend you, man. That album you put together in 1972 for Shaft was off the fucking chain, nigga. And he started laughing because he knew I was interested. I'm telling him he's Isaac Hayes. You know, and he thought he just busted out laughing and said, "Oh my God!" I said, "I know you get goofy stuff like that all the time." So I told him I'd do a podcast with you and how we talked about people misidentifying us, and
right.
someone thought you were Floyd Patterson or one of those, you know, what that was they thought you was one time.
Evander Holyfield.
Evander Holyfield, yeah, you know, so we laughed about that. So,
I told you, honey, that was Evander.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah. So I signed him autograph, said Evander Holyfield.
Oh, God. So let me tell you how the joke boomerang and kicked me in my ass.
Okay.
Saturday morning, I'm having breakfast again. This lady walks up to me.
Who?
This lady, just some
okay.
Lady. Just, you did a great job last night emceeing the event. What? She says, "You're not Maven?" I said, "No, but." She said, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Mister." She said, two people told me that was Maven sitting. Damn Maven.
Boy, so don't tell me two of the boys that ribbed her.
No. I don't know who it was, but so I said I got to meet this guy. You know, so throughout the course of the event, I'm not seeking him out, but I'm sure he's there somewhere. So from the ballroom, Stevie, downstairs, you could take the elevator past the lobby all the way up to your floor.
Right.
So, and I get in at the bottom level, hit my room number, of my floor rather, and it stops at the lobby. And guess who gets on the elevator?
Maven.
So I looked at him and I say, "Excuse me, are you Maven?" And he said, "Yeah." I said, "Oh my God, people have been telling me that we look alike, and I do this podcast with Stevie Ray, and one of the guys calls in and blah, 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 blah." So we both got to laugh. I said, "Can we take a picture together?"
Right.
You know, so I could show Stevie and put it on my. He said, "Yeah, no problem." So that's when he gave me his phone number and said, "Give it to Stevie." He said he'd love to come on the show. But it was hilarious, man. Yeah, it was so funny.
Yeah, Stevie sent that to me.
Yeah.
Maven, what's he doing now? He's like doing stuff in Hollywood, right?
I don't know. I didn't know who Maven was, Steve.
I mean, I remember when he won the Tough Enough deal, and watching him work, he was pretty good. I thought he was going to have a pretty long career. And then after a few years, man, I didn't see him anymore. Not that I was really watching like crazy, but he won the Tough Enough, and Calcutta. How long was Maven Calcutta? No. How long was Maven in WWE, Calcutta? Find that out for me. Then he was gone. And I was like, what's with that, man? Because I actually thought the guy had talent, man. He was a pretty good worker. I think he could have got much better, though, with time, just like everybody does. But that just freaked me out. So he was at the show. I guess people still know him if he's at the shows, doing the shows.
Yeah, well, they had the banquet that Friday night, so he, I guess he hosted that.
Oh, okay. I guess that's what the lady was confusing you with.
Yeah, because he hosted that, so I didn't know anything. I didn't go to the banquet. I just, I go there for autographs.
Now, Hitman said me Maven was in a total of 3. Maven was main roster for a year and a half.
Okay,
that's what Hitman just told me. I always thought Maven had talent, man. And he had a good look. He had a good look.
Yeah,
he was a good-looking kid, man.
Yeah, but that's probably a stepping stone or something else.
Okay, El Plaga just said 2001 to 2003. Wow, man. I thought he was there longer than that. Plaga? Wow. Show you how much I know. But anyway, Jimmy, go ahead.
It was just hilarious, man. So, just had a lot of fun. Talking with the boys. Same old.
Right.
But the numbers are getting smaller each year because, people pass on and things like that. And, I've got a lot of autographs already. So I basically went this year for 3 autographs. And,
this is the one in Charlotte?
Yeah, it used to be called the NWA Legends fan flip. And then I I think you know what happened with Greg Price also. We won't chew that
Right.
cabbage again. Now it's some other guy named Marty. They call it the Gathering, and this is the
Is
fourth.
it better now or not?
I would say it's about the same. I mean, it's just the same setup. You know, they got the super signing room where they have all the wrestlers lined up.
Right.
You know, just like last time. I mean, it's always been organized, Stevie. Well, like you and I discussed, I don't know if you want to get to this again. I don't think that wrestling fans should be putting these things together.
Right.
Because I'm a wrestling fan. I get excited about a honky tonk man, leaving the Mike Jackson, Snake Brown, if he shows up. But you can't, when you're deciding who's going to come and how much you're going to pay them, there has to be some type of scale.
Right.
You understand? And I think a wrestling fan is not going to have any objectivity about that. They're going to, oh my God, it's so-and-so. Whereas a professional company will say, well, no, this guy has a such and such rating. You shouldn't invite him. But if you do, this is what you pay him.
Right.
And that's what happened with Greg Price. Apparently, like a zillion people showed up for the Horsemen with Ric Flair,
Right. But that's their territory.
Yeah, and they ended up being there long hours signing and never got paid and all that kind of stuff. So, and then Flair and Greg Price got into a shouting match at the
Flair and who?
Flair and Greg Price. They got into a shouting match, and it just went downhill. And I told Greg, I said, it's a shame when you find out these wrestlers are human beings.
Right.
See, I even with you, okay, we've been doing this show for a while. I still look at you differently. I still see that's a guy, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you guys are human beings, And in fact, I was talking to that about with Shane Douglas. I said, like, hey, Shane, I'm not trying to start any trouble, but man, so we went over the Ric Flair story again, and he went over it again. he went over it again. I said, look, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the situation.
Yeah. Shane, my boy, man. Shane is my boy. Me and him used to get into it. Me and him used to get into these political conversations all the time, man. But it was in fun.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? It was in fun. And I'm going to tell you, I got more respect for that guy than most people in the business, man. Shane Douglas, he's always a real dude, man. Real dude. Yeah, a school teacher.
Oh, yeah, school teacher. Yeah. I think he applied to medical school or.
Yeah, Shane's smart guy, bro. Smart guy. And I'm going to tell you, he tells you the truth about things, bro. He really does, man. He tells you, I mean, I'm talking about in a different way talking to you, but I'm just saying, me and Shane have had some in-depth conversations about the business. Put it like that.
Yeah.
The business.
I'm going to tell you again, like I told you last year, because I met Ronnie Garvin last year, and I agree with what you say earlier. Ronnie would be one hell of a guest on your show.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Just talking to Ronnie, just talking to him. I'm like, this is a guy that should be on the show with the Steve, and Shane wants to be. He said the same thing. Well, anyway, you know what's going on there. But guess who I
interviewed Shane one time when I was at a convention.
Okay.
For my old podcast, and I interviewed Shane. Kind of like when I met you. Well, when I met you, that was my second time doing that.
All right.
And I can't even remember where the other one was. I think I might have been in Pennsylvania or something. So I remember one time I did 2 conventions in one day.
Wow.
One in New York and Jersey, and then I drove down to Philly for the next day or something like that. I can't even remember. Back a few years ago, we used to really make money off them. But I remember that was the first time I did it, and I went around interviewing people, and Shane was one of the people I interviewed, and he was talking about the evolution of the business at that time. But yeah, man, I forgot all about him. I'm glad you brought him up, bro. I'm glad you brought him up.
So I had so much fun Thursday, Friday, and Saturday that Sunday I did the stand-up comedy after the church. Okay. Mike Jackson held service, and he had a guy give a testimony. A guy named Joe Hogan. And he told his story. He was a wrestler and he developed a heart condition and all. It was very, very sad, but he persevered anyway. So after that, Mike said, we're going to let Jimmy Tibbs do a couple of minutes of stand-up comedy. So half the people walked out. They walked Jimmy. Half of them
God
walked
damn.
out.
Damn.
They left. And
This was on a Sunday though, right?
yeah, it's Sunday at 8 o'clock, but you're talking maybe 15, 20 people there.
Right.
And it's like that area. That's because that karaoke goes on at 2 a.m. Saturday night. So people are just tired, man. You know, so I was so tired. So after that, I went and talked to a few other people, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm at Johnson's here. And I'm like, I don't need any trouble. You know, so I don't want, I've been doing goofy shit the whole couple of days there. And if I go over and ask that man about a cousin that's a deputy sheriff in Florida, he's liable to break my damn neck. So I didn't even go into the room. I didn't go into the ballroom. Let sleeping dogs lie. And I sat and talked with so I talked with Karen McDaniel, and I talked with Barbara Goodish.
Okay.
15, 20 minutes, and they both kept my business card.
Oh, okay.
Both kept my business. They said, "Oh yeah, I remember you." So Barbara says, "But she said, oh yeah, you live in Austin." And I said, "Yeah." She said, "Yeah. Well, when I come to visit my son, I'm gonna definitely give you a call."
Oh, okay.
So I was like, "Damn, you remember that from last year?"
Matter of fact, speaking of sons living in Austin, one of my best buddies' son just moved to Austin.
Oh yeah, lot
he working at the new the place where they build electric cars.
Tesla.
Yeah, he's working there.
Tesla. Yeah.
Yeah, he's working there. He just moved there. He used to hang out with us sometime.
Oh, man.
So he's moving on up in the world, man. Good for him. I remember when he was a little bitty kid, man. Now he's up there. And I told you my cousin just moved there.
Yeah, you told me that a while back.
Yeah, your cousin just moved there a couple of years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
but he goes back and forth to Dallas though.
But let me tell you about why I got these bags under my eyes. So
you didn't get any sleep.
God, no. So so my flight leaves at 3 o'clock.
Okay.
And so before I left the hotel, I'm sending a couple of pictures out, text messages. I'm goofing on Dale. Hey, Ricky Steamboat says, "Where's the book?" That kind of. So
Dale gonna get you about that book.
Yeah, go get me about the book. Yeah. So one of the people I sent the text to was I think you and I talked privately. I told you one of my clients had left us. He took his life, and
right.
So his brother contacted me after that happened, and we ended up meeting in New Orleans, and it was a sad meeting and everything. And anyway, I sent him a text because he's a reporter. Well, he writes a column for the Washington Times.
Okay.
And he's on TV with Jake Tapper. He's big time, okay?
Right.
So I said, hey, look, I'm here with these wrestlers, and they say that you're their favorite political reporter and all that kind of stuff. I'm in Charlotte. So he sends a text back, says, Johnny, I'm in Virginia. We're about to fly. We're going to pass through Charlotte, change planes at the Charlotte airport. Like, oh my God. So I screenshot my, my itinerary, sent it to him. I said, well, just send me a text or call when you get here. And we'll, because I hadn't seen him since 2018. So we have a cup of coffee or something like that, So I get there and I'm walking around the concourse, Steve. You can't make this shit up. They were saying 2 mountains never meet, but 2 people will.
Right.
So I'm just walking along the concourse. I bump into him. Him and his wife I never met his wife. His wife was with. I'm like, there you go. And oh my God, so we hugged and we sat down, we had something to eat and talk, man, about a good 30 minutes. And it's like, man, it's good to see you. I say, it's good to see you under other circumstances and stuff like that. And but it's just, the world is just so funny, how these things happen. Just, Twilight Zone-ish.
Hey, hold on a second, man. Hold on a second. I think I'm getting some interference. I think I'm okay now. Can you hear me okay?
You sound fine on my end, man.
Okay, go ahead then.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get on the flight, Stevie. The flight leaves at 3 o'clock, 3:03. So I do a protest board. when I get on the plane, I get on the plane last because I'm sitting in first class.
Right.
See, I contend that the plane should load from the back to the front,
Right.
not the other way around. And people let them get on first because they're going
Exactly.
straight. It's just
Exactly.
logical. Yeah. So I get on and I got
Yeah,
my
they let him
jacket.
get off. They let him get off that. They let him get off that way. They should let him get on that way.
Yeah, let them go on first. And it's going to fulfill the prophecy in the Bible. The first will be last.
Well, see, this is the thing. This is the thing, Jimmy. This is the thing, Jimmy.
Yeah.
They let the people in first class get on first. You know why? So when you pass by, you feel like a straight jabroni.
Right. That's what that's about.
It's psychological, brother. They want you to feel like a straight schnook.
Absolutely.
So then maybe you'll try to buy an upgraded ticket the next time and save your pennies up a little bit.
That's what that's all about.
Guy got a glass of wine in his hand.
Right.
And some big chick about to knock it over because her hips are too damn wide. That's what's going on, Jimmy. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. So now I got my jacket, and my jacket, please, could you hang it up? And so the guy, he's grabbing the jacket, and the other flight attendant, but where's he saying? Where's he saying? So
right.
I show her, because it's on, right there. I'm
right.
3B,
Oh, yeah, 3B.
I'm sorry, sir. Don't be sorry. Just don't let it happen again. So, don't be sorry. So when you walk through that tarmac or whatever, to get on the plane, that damn thing felt like it was 110 degrees.
Oh yeah, it's all until you hit the airplane.
Yeah, so you're on the airplane. Well, guess what? It was hot on the airplane.
What?
Yeah, so the captain comes on. Ladies and gentlemen, the captain here.
The air conditioner is crapped out.
Yeah. We got it. It's cranked all the way, folks. We're just getting it. Once we get the air, it'll stabilize and pressure and blah blah blah. Okay.
Yeah, we get some fresh air on the condensers because what's going on is the condensers are so hot. Oh, I done been there a million times. Yeah. The condensers get so hot that it can't push cold air in the AC. Right, the condenser is what cools the AC. Yeah. And it's something when it's not hot, it's pretty cool. But when it's hot, oh man, it's like regular air without the coolness to it. Yeah. I've been there a zillion times, bro.
Yeah. So the plane, when you sit there, it just kind of sits there for about 10, 15 minutes, and then it eventually. Well, we got to that stage. Homeboy stopped the plane, turned it around, and went back to the gate. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go back to the gate. Everyone has to get off the plane. So the lady up in first class where I'm at, it's getting a little bit cooler in first class, but not a lot. It's still hot.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
And this Fred Samples, an old ugly ass white woman, old as Methuselah, So she well, why can't we go? So the flight attendant, how professional they are. She kind of went out of it and said, "Well, we got a person in the back that's about to faint."
So
we're gonna let him. So we're gonna make everybody get off the plane. But when you get off the plane, take your bags. Take your bags and
don't leave the bags on the plane.
Don't leave the bags on the plane. So we all get off the plane, take the bags, we get out, we stand around the gate, and the captain comes out. And he addresses everyone, on the PA system deal.
I'm the captain, baby.
Right, I'm the captain.
Right, captain. Right. Yeah, I'm the captain.
We've got a situation here. The maintenance is looking at it right now. It could possibly be about 15 minutes. We ask that you just stay in the gate area.
Stay in this area.
if it's rectified in 15 minutes, everyone can get back on. It's no big deal, no harm, no foul, right? So right when he finishes with his statement, which I thought was a perfectly great statement to make because he didn't know what the situation was, but he's addressing it from what he knows, right?
Right.
Down the back. About how long is it going to be? Oh, Steve, if you'd have been there,
oh man!
Loud Delaware's voice, and I wanted to turn around, Steve. I wanted to turn around so bad.
Oh,
nigga, did you hear what he just said? What is wrong with you?
Oh man!
So guess what? It could very well be maybe 45 minutes, but we're not sure. So he leaves, or it becomes a dark comedy. You're gonna laugh at this shit. So the ticket agent there, cute little chick, blonde hair, she grabs the mic, the PA system, and says, when someone got off the plane, they took the wrong bag. Could you please return the bag to the Who in the fuck would take the wrong bag when you get off a plane? How do you do this?
Brother, you got to realize something, Jimmy. You're a person, just like I am, that has frequently flown a lot in the last 30 years, okay? You got to realize there's a lot of people on planes. This is their first fucking time ever. We just assume everybody flies a lot because we're in the airport. But it ain't hard to pick up the wrong fucking bag when your ass going through a traumatization like that. This is new to them. That's all.
So please return it. No one's gonna make any stink about it. So I guess that got rectified. So 20 minutes go by, nothing happens. So now the cute blonde desk woman, she gets back on the PA system again.
Okay.
And and now you think I'm talking with my hands.
Right.
She's nigga babbling to the umpteenth. It may be a little bit longer. If you want to catch another,
it'll always be longer, baby.
You can. We don't know if it. But if you go grab something to eat, try to stay by because it might be rectified. And this, that, and the other, and if the sun comes up in the north tomorrow, you always got to just talk.
Right, they don't want to lead They don't want to lead nobody like they did. Right. Me and Sheldon Benjamin Benjamin got left one time, and we like, where's everybody? Everybody got on the plane and left. Me and Sheldon Benjamin went through hell trying to get home, cause he lives here too.
Yeah, man, it was hilarious. So, and by the way, let me add parenthetically. If you do try to get another flight and it doesn't work out, you come back over here, you'll be flying standby. You can't make this shit up, man. So so I'm telling the guy next to me, so I'm telling the guy next to me, look, this thing's not going to happen until late tonight or tomorrow morning. In other words, whatever was wrong with the plane, they're not going to let people get back on there and take that chance. You know
unless it's 100% or they can get another airplane.
Right. Okay. So we're all sitting there.
Oh no, I'd have been left.
Oh God.
I'd have been left before, so I know what you're going through, brother. I guess I've been in those situations so many times, I don't even sweat them. It's almost like, oh well, I'll get home when I get home, and just leave it at that. And then I just watch everybody else act as though the world is ending or the Titanic is sinking. So I'm used to it, man. I've seen it 1,000 times, bro.
Oh God, it was hilarious. So we sit there in that area for over an hour, okay?
Right.
And then they start sending our work. They start sending us. Now it's 4:30. Okay.
Right.
And so the first alert I get, they send everyone a text message. 4:33 flight's going to be at 4:45. Okay,
right.
Another 15 minutes.
Hopefully the gate don't change though.
Oh no, but right there. 5 o'clock. Then 5:15.
Right.
Then one comes that reads, "Go to D2. It's going to be another plane." And it was like a herd of cattle. Everybody just kind of walked in unison.
Right.
From gate A all the way to D2.
Right.
Okay, D2 is going to leave at 6:30. Okay, well, now we're 3 hours later, whatever. They get back on the PA system, Stevie. Ladies and gentlemen, the crew that was going to be with us originally, they can't get on the plane that they found us a plane from Mexico, an international plane. They can't get on that plane because so many hours have elapsed. They're only allowed to work so many hours.
Okay, hold up a second.
Are you there?
Right. Are you there? Yeah, I'm here. Can you see me?
Yeah, okay, like you're freezing up a little bit. So I say, okay, well,
yeah, I think I am a little bit. It's almost something's. I see my Wi-Fi button is coming up on my deal. Go ahead.
Yeah, and it's always around 8 o'clock when this happens. If you ever
Go ahead, finish up.
Yeah. So they have to find another crew. Yeah, another flight crew. So people are just upset. They're fit to be tied. And so, long story short, they find 4 new flight attendants. We leave at 9:30, Stevie, from a flight that was supposed to leave at 3 o'clock. 9:30. Wow. Yeah, so, but that's not the end of it. We get to Austin, Stevie. They can't find a gate to park the plane because everything's taken up. He's circling the airport for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, because y'all done came in the midst of everybody sitting there.
Yeah. Oh my God, it was hilarious, man. So he's like, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry, we can't. There's not a gate available right now, but there will be shortly, and we're waiting for that blue light. The blue light, it's on. The person is leaving. I'm not making this up. The guy just lost all professional. Because he don't want to be there either. He's probably got shit to do.
Probably so.
Yeah. So we leave the plane and 12 o'clock. I get to the parking lot to catch the Uber. And the guy that picked me up, he was from Somalia. And which means he didn't speak much English. He Johnny, oh my God. So he's like, oh my God. So yes, I walk in my door 1:05 a.m. Dog tired, man. Dog tired. Wow. So that's why we have to have
that's all day, bro.
That's why I request a short show tonight. It wore me out, man. It wore me out.
Well, it's pretty much gonna be a short one anyway, bro.
Yeah.
But it was unfortunate you didn't come on a little earlier. I don't know why the invite didn't come through.
Yeah.
My StreamYard has changed all the graphics and stuff. So when I send something now, I got to make sure because everything used to be in this position, now it's up here, used to be down here. So the graphic didn't change without my knowledge. Whole bunch of stuff didn't change on my podcast stuff, man. So I'm really still trying to get used to it. So I could have possibly thought I sent you the invite, but didn't send you the invite because I didn't put the icon over further enough or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but you said both of them came through at the same time. So
yeah, well, I mean, no. When you said, I sent Jimmy an invite, we haven't heard from him yet, and then I guess you sent the second one, and that's when that one came over, but there was no first one because I was just sitting there listening to you.
Okay.
The rant, and by the way, the rant was beautiful. It was unbelievable. It was very funny. You even brought Donald Fagen into the conversation when he had that album, The Night Fly. He had a song called "Walk Between the Raindrops,"
Right.
and you even brought that song into the damn concert. I love when shit breaks down and you go off like that because it's so damn funny. So, but what a situation, man. But
you
yeah,
just
but
have
we
to
can wrap it up.
We just have to let people know. Hey, everybody out there watching on Facebook right now. Hey, Bobby, what's up? We got to get ready to get out of here. Hey, Tim, what's going on with you, brother? I've been watching your progress on your training and everything, man. So you keep up the good work, man. I'm watching you, brother, and I'm pulling for you, brother. So don't never forget that. But Jimmy, brother, we're going to get out of here, man. I'm hungry as hell right now. The summertime takes it out of me, man. I try to go to the gym, and I'm too burned out from the heat and this, that, and the other. And then you got to go back in the heat to get back in your car. So I've been taking it easy in the summertime, drinking a lot of water, things of that nature. Matter of fact, I got some something to replenish my soul when I get back downstairs, man. But I wanted to talk about before we left, man. Somebody had asked me about the situation in Montgomery, Alabama. Somebody had asked me about that. Well, I tell you guys what. To really give it my credence, I'm going to talk about it tomorrow night. I'm sorry. Let's let it go for tonight because we got to get ready to get out of here. Because y'all know I'm going to go off. I'm going to go off, and I got a whole bunch of stuff to say about it. And it's going to be informative. It's going to be funny, but it's going to be real. You can always bet on that. Always bet on that. So for everybody out there right now on Facebook, I got to get out of here. See you guys tomorrow night. Peace. And everybody that's... Oh, man, I knocked my phone off. And everybody that's watching on the show with me and Jimmy, Real Cool said he can't wait. Real Cool, you know how I'm going to lay it down, baby. I got some ammo. I got some ammo for this one, dog. This one almost broke my rib. You dig? This one almost broke. I done seen fights in my life. This one was worse than DDP and Buff Bagwell. That was one of the worst ones I ever seen. That's the one the Maestro was telling y'all about that day. I came up getting in the scraps all the time, man. And brother, when I stand back and look at the fight, I hope people are looking at me, looking at old Ray Dog like, man, that punk fight like a girl. I hope they wasn't saying that about your boy. That's all I'm saying. Jimmy, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
I saw the video.
Oh, God, bro. Oh, my goodness, bro. That stuff almost cracked a rib laughing. This is my point. This is all I'm going to say, and then I'm going to end this. Why do people when we get in a fight don't know how to fight? That's the question for everybody tomorrow night.
Right.
If you don't know how to throw a punch, don't get into it with nobody. You know? If it had been me, and back in my security days, I'm going to tell you right now, somebody would have drowned that day. Somebody would have drowned, and I would have choked somebody to death. That's all I'm going to say about it. For my man, Jimmy Tibbs. Jimmy, any parting words?
Power on.
You know what I'm going to say, brother?
Bluetooth
B1.
Bluetooth connected.
Hey, brother. That's what you're supposed to say.
Be good.
Okay, Jimmy, we are out. And everybody out there, I see you tomorrow night. And like Jimmy said, B1, baby. Oh, yeah.